Hello students, I'm Dr. Shilpashri and welcome to my channel Study Management. In this video, we will be studying about McGregor's Theory X and Theory Y. McGregor Douglas, an American psychologist, was born in Michigan in 1906. In his book The Human Side of Enterprise, published in 1960, McGregor proposed two theories based on the behavior of individuals at work, which he called as Theory X and Theory Y. The major difference between Theory X and Theory Y is that Theory X holds negative views about the employees, whereas Theory Y holds positive views about the employees. These theories are based on the premise that management has to assemble all the factors of production such as materials, machine, money, including human beings to get the work done. Theory X. Theory X is a traditional theory of management philosophy. It contains a set of negative assumptions about human behavior. Power is supreme is the main theme of this theory, where the people at the workplace have no authority or power to suggest or object anything except to carry out the orders which are given by the managers. It relies on the authoritarian style of management, where the managers are required to give instructions and keep a close check on each employee. Now, let us understand the different assumptions of Theory X given by McGregor. As per the assumptions of Theory X, the employee is lazy and dislikes work. He is not ambitious and dislikes responsibility and therefore prefers to be led. The employee is self-centered and indifferent towards the organizational goals. The employee resists change. He is reluctant to accept new responsibilities and challenges. Essentially, Theory X assumes that people work only for money and security. From the above set of assumptions, it is very clear that under Theory X, the employees lack integrity and desire to work as little as possible. They do not have a strong desire to be successful in life and thus prefer to be always directed and led by others. Besides, they are not very bright and lack confidence. As a result of these qualities of employee under Theory X, autocratic style of leadership becomes essential. The manager is required to control his employees, manage their efforts, motivate them, modify their behavior to comply with the organizational needs. A lot of motivation is required to make the employees work. Motivation in the form of monetary rewards and incentives is very important at every step. The employees must be constantly persuaded, rewarded, motivated, punished, controlled to get the work completed. Now, let us understand Theory Y. Theory Y is more modern and positive in its approach. Theory Y relies on participative style of management, where the managers assume that the employees are self-directed and self-motivated to accomplish the organizational objectives. Thus, here the management attempts to get the maximum output with least efforts on their part. Now, let us go through the different assumptions of Theory Y given by McGregor. The assumptions of Theory Y are completely opposite to the assumptions of Theory X. The average human being does not inherently dislike work, unlike in the case of Theory X. They are creative and self-motivated and like to work with greater responsibilities. Employees are self-directed and self-controlled. The extent to which an employee is committed to objectives is determined by the rewards associated with their achievement. This is different in the case of Theory X, wherein the employee looks forward for financial rewards. The most significant rewards in the case of Theory Y could be the fulfillment of self-actualization needs. The average human being is ambitious and is ready to take the responsibilities. He likes to lead rather than to be led by others. The employees exercise a relatively high degree of imagination and creativity in solving the complex organizational problems. Both theories, theory X and theory Y, are important tools in understanding the human behavior. It is also helpful in designing the incentive schemes to motivate the employees of an organization. However, these two theories are not equally applicable to every situation as well as for all type of employees. A question often posed is, among the two kinds of theories, which theory is better, theory X or theory Y? Most people believe that theory Y is more desirable and productive as it is more optimistic, dynamic, and flexible in nature, but it may not be the best approach for all situations. Theory X might be more suitable in some crisis situation, but less appropriate in more routine or formalized situations. In some developing nations like India, theory X may still be useful at the lower levels of the organization, wherein the superiors impose control on the workers to fully tap their potential. Many of the psychologists have criticized McGregor's theory X and theory Y for the following reasons. Firstly, it tends to overgeneralize and oversimplify people as being one way or the other. People cannot be put into two extreme patterns of stereotypes and labeled as theory X showing negative qualities and theory Y showing positive qualities of a person. The theory overlooks the complex nature of human beings. No human being may belong exclusively either to theory X or theory Y category. He may share the qualities of both depending on the given working environment and some forces beyond the control of the organization. McGregor's theory has compressed the managerial styles and philosophies into two extremes of conduct, which is not complete in reality. He has shown that theory X exerts authoritarian style of leadership and theory Y exerts participative style of leadership, which cannot be true in the real sense. McGregor suggests tacitly that job itself is the key to motivation, but all persons do not look for motivation in the job, and not all work can be made intrinsically challenging and rewarding. Some managers may have theory Y assumptions about human nature, but they may find it necessary to behave in a very directive and controlling manner with some people in the short run to help them grow up in a developmental sense until they are truly Y category people. Here, I have listed few books that covers the topic McGregor's theory X and theory Y for your further reading and understanding. I hope you have enjoyed watching my video. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.